Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. I don't even have words. I think I'm just gonna get into the topic of this video without even explaining anything. I don't think there's anything to explain. It's been another month, I think. I don't know. Let me double check as we're talking. But it's been long enough, and honestly, I've just been working on two major projects, and that's pretty much been like the extent of my YouTube time in my free time. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, no, 1 month ago was my last video. I was talking about Copa, or Kappa, however you want to explain it. Still no further news on that. I think pretty much it's going forward as is, as planned. I think that's pretty much the final news we'll get until January 1st when it actually takes effect. But ultimately, there's nothing really new to give you guys information-wise. So, as planned, pretty much I'm bracing for the worst and just having backup plans. I've been creating channels on different sites and things like that I'm not going to say yet, but come January, if that is the case and Copa takes over YouTube and destroys it, I will have another place for you to come watch me on a daily basis, whether it be just streaming or videos or just like blogs or something stupid like that. So there is a backup plan come January, but for the rest of the year, I know I said I have these couple things that I wanted to do. That the awards show, obviously, which isn't going to come out till February, which the voting was supposed to go live like at least 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and I haven't done that yet because I've been working on these other two things, the two end of the year videos, like the ShadowDragon Rewind or whatever. I'm doing two different types. I'm doing a IRL like vlog travel montage, and then I'm also doing a gaming montage. And I've been collecting clips and things. So I've literally had to go through like every single stream that I've done this past year, both on Twitch and on YouTube. It's quite a few. So that's been taking up pretty much like an hour out of my day for the past month since I began. And it's coming along pretty well. I think you guys are going to like it. That's set for December 31st, as is the IRL one. So both rewind videos will go up December 31st as of now. I'll let you know if anything changes. But we're getting close to the end of the year already, which is ridiculous. December and November, and the rest of the year really just flew by. I don't know where the time went, to be honest. It was one of the most like active, I guess, years. I was, going a whole bunch of different places, was doing something almost all the time. So I guess it makes sense. If you keep busy, it moves quick, but I didn't think it would move this quick. And holy cow, 2020, decade's over. I don't care. It doesn't. People have been making. Okay, I'm just gonna rant for a quick second before I get to the point of this video, which there really is no point to this video. I just sat down, put my big boy pants on, and said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video because I haven't in a while, and just see where it goes. So I literally just pressed record, and we're gonna see where this goes. Anywho, what even was I talking about? Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what my train of thought was. It'll come back to me while I go on to the next topic. Christmas break is in like 4 days. I have a pretty long Christmas break. Kenny and I have some exciting plans on Twitch. Not on YouTube, on Twitch. So follow me on Twitch. We have some like an all-nighter stream planned. I don't know if I was supposed to spoil that. Pretend you didn't hear that from me. Some other different things like that that we're going to be doing. We have an announcement that I think we're going to make together. So you'll see that'll be coming next week-ish. Christmas, obviously, is a week from tomorrow or today, depending on when I get around to uploading this, which will probably be tomorrow, seeing as I'm a lazy bum. But yeah, I have a long Christmas vacation, and that's that. But maybe we'll get some good things for Christmas. That's where I was going with that. There was a point. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't really ask for much this Christmas. I don't know. I just kind of don't want anything, to be honest. The only really, like, big thing that I asked for was some new monitors. Because these ones are a couple years old, and their bezels are huge. This monitor, and I'm pointing to it, the one to my left that usually has my console on it and sometimes has my PC on it, occasionally turns blue if I bump it or bump the desk, and just if I move this monitor like slightly to the left or to the right, it turns blue. This one that I'm recording on flickers on and off for like 20 minutes every time I turn it on. So if I turn it off and turn it back on, it'll just keep going black and then like show the screen, and then it'll go black for like 10 seconds and then it'll show the screen for like 5 seconds, and it does that for about 20 minutes. So it's really unusable for the first 20 minutes that I turn it on. So there's some issues with it, and I've been dealing with this pretty much all year, but I just was like, it's until it gets incredibly terrible, I can deal with it. But for Christmas, figured I'd ask for some new monitors, maybe some bigger ones with thinner bezels, because these are pretty huge bezels, and I think it'd look pretty cool if I had it like flush down the middle. Also, neither of these have a display port in them, and my PC like needs a display port to connect two different monitors. So right now I can only have one monitor on my PC. The other one has to be on the console. Like, I can't have both, and like I used to with my old PC, because this one's new and the graphics card only has DisplayPort cables. These don't support DisplayPort, so I am, that's another issue that I need to address with that. Other than that, I asked for a couple video games. Jedi Fallen Order, perhaps. Maybe I'll do a playthrough. It'll probably be on Twitch, though, and this is the thing that I just want to keep. I keep hitting home, and I want to hit it home even more. I know it seems like I just don't care about like making videos or creating content at all anymore. That's not true. I stream on Twitch almost every single day. Almost every single day. If you don't follow me on there, please do turn on notifications so you get notified every time I stream, because I don't have a set stream schedule. I'm hoping to fix that in the new year, and set like an actual concrete schedule for everyone to know so they don't have to have notifications on. But go follow me, twitch.tv/ShadowDragon streams, link in the description, or just look up ShadowDragon streams, all one word, no caps. I'm there, same logo as here, and everything like that. I stream Rocket League, I stream GTA, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Fortnite, NBA 2K now. I just got 2K20 the other day because it was like 50% off. And then Jedi Fallen Order if I get it, maybe Death Stranding if I get that. Those are two like playthrough games that I'll probably do on there. If you want to see them uploaded to YouTube as videos, by all means, that I will do that. But every time I ask you guys if you want to see gaming, I don't get any like response for that. So I just assume you don't want to see it. So I keep it on Twitch. But just know that that's there as an option if you want to watch me more than once a month, because YouTube uploads will probably be very, very, very few and far between in the new year. So that's that. And I finally remembered the point that I was trying to make, that I completely lost my train of thought and looked like an absolute idiot for like 30 seconds. That was like 5 minutes ago. 2020. Everyone's making this big deal about the end of a decade. And I, to begin with, hate New Year's. I hate New Year's. I despise it. It's my least favorite holiday, because it's not even a holiday. You all realize how completely pointless January 1st is. You know what I mean? Why January 1st? They could have picked, you realize they could have picked like August 2nd or like May 14th to be New Year's. It really doesn't matter. January 1st is just another day. It's just the day we decided to dub as the beginning of the new year. It means literally nothing. I hate it. It's so pointless. It's ridiculous. I can't stand it. Absolutely ridiculous. Everyone makes this big deal about the end of the decade, but like, anyway, I digress. Today is the end of a decade. You know what I mean? Today's the end of a day. Technically, it's the end of the past 10 years. Tomorrow is the end of the past 10 years. the next day is the end of the past 10 years. Like, technically, every time is the end of the decade, and I get it's the 2010s, moving on to the 2020s, yada, yada, yada. Whoop-de-doo. But it's just an arbitrary point in space that we decided, okay, here's where we're going to celebrate the start of a new year, because that matters. We need a calendar to keep track of our dates and things like that. I don't know. That's just me. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, and I'll stand by it. I know a lot of people, New Year's is like super cool. It's a great time to go out, party with friends. Not me. I hate New Year's. Anyway, that's, I think, all I have. Star Wars, on the topic of Jedi Fallen Order, Rise of Skywalker comes out on Friday, so I've been catching up on my movies. That's why my streaming this week actually hasn't been... I've been kind of infrequent the past week or so, because I've been watching the Star Wars movies. And apparently, Rise of Skywalker's gotten some pretty good reviews. I'm not surprised, because it's like the critics, and they're like paid to go watch, basically. So I'm not too stoked. I'm not too hyped for the movie, because the sequel trilogy has stunk, in my opinion. Completely stained Star Wars. But I'm going into it with an open mind. If you want to see a movie review on that, let me know. I'll be happy to do that. I'm seeing it on Friday. So I'll be happy to do a review, or my thoughts, whatever you call it. That's all I got for you. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know if there was anything to enjoy here. Just kind of me talking off the top of my head, saying random things. But if you did, we're going to be super very much appreciated. Other than that, comment below before you can't anymore, because January 1st, you won't be able to if I mark it as kid-friendly. So do that. Also, turn on the notification bell. Actually, no, don't, because there's no point anymore once the new year comes in 15 days. Because if I mark it as kid-friendly, you won't receive notifications. So don't even do that. My bad. Have a great night. Happy holidays. And adios.